Hey, welcome back to class. Let's go ahead and start with some warm-ups. We're gonna start with our reverse triangle. All right, you can keep the back leg on the center right now if you'd like, or you can go ahead and step off of that centerpiece. Up to you how you wanna do this. Right, I just want you to kind of start moving relatively flowy. Right, it doesn't have to be super hard or fast. Just kind of flow with it, warm up some. If you've got a stick, you can have the stick in your hand. You can be moving it around. You could just be pumping your arms and trying not to stab yourself in the face. Up to you. Definitely don't recommend stabbing yourself in the face. Okay, now let's go ahead and do our forward triangle. So front foot's here, step up and back at the angle, or you can step all the way off of that each time. Up to you how you want to do it. Maybe a mixture of both. Press off, quick change, press off, up to you. Keep your feet nice and close to the ground whenever you're doing this. All right, it's not quite a hop up. Just getting that warm up. All right, move your arms, don't let them stay still. All right, we don't want to keep it still, move them. Okay, so now from here, we're going to do a forward triangle. And then that front foot, it'll stay on the centerpiece for now as we do the switch portion. But immediately after, we're gonna do a slip step or an avoidance step. So we're gonna keep our back foot where it's at. We're gonna kick our foot back out of the way and put it right back where it was. Don't step the foot on the ground, just kick it back and put it there. And make sure that your knee of the front foot goes behind your hip. So you're not doing this. See how my knee stays in front of the stick? I want my knee to go back. Right? They're trying to hit my knee, kick it back. So we're gonna forward triangle, kick back. Forward triangle, kick back. Think like a donkey, kick back. You don't have to go super fast, but off, kick, move, kick. Forward triangle, kick back. Forward triangle, slip step. All right, let's go ahead, both hands on the stick, and let's do some side bends. Let's bend one way, bend the other way. Exhale as you go down, breathe in as you come up, and down. Some trunk twist. Try to look, see, as far back and across as you can. I like to line my eyes up with the stick and then go back. Right. I look at that bag, I see Bob. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's start turning our hips. Right. We're keeping our heels down and just twisting the hips. You should feel it on the inside of the hips. And standing quad stretch. Other side. You can use the stick for balance if you'd like, but you don't have to. Both feet together, standing hamstring stretch. And backward arm circles. Forward arm circles. And shoulder shrugs. A few forward, a few backward. All right, so first thing we're gonna do today is we're going to review our thrust slashes. Right? We're gonna do this for 3 minutes on each side. Ready? Begin. So, angle 1, arcing thrust. Once we go just past that center line, we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna slash down. Remember with a slash, it's different from a strike. A slash, I wanna end with my point on my target versus a strike where I would end off target. All right, so this is a thrust, slash. Then we're gonna raise it up to angle 2. Angle 2 thrust, flip it over, angle 2 slash. Angle 3 thrust, angle 3 slash. 4 thrust, slash, drop it down. 5 thrust, flip, slash, drop it down. 6 thrust, slash, drop it down. 7 thrust, flip it over, the tip is gonna go towards the inside, slash. 8 thrust, 8 slash. And then again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then keep going. And feel free to flow as much as you'd like with this, or you can go slow and do 1, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Yep. Go at whatever pace you want to. Thrust, slash. Just remember, and point on after your slash. Point on, point on. So after that 6, drop it down, keep that point on the whole time. Thrust up, flip it over, 7 and 8. And even after 8, points on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so that is time. Let's go ahead and switch hands. Same thing, 3 minutes, other side, and begin. Angle 1 thrust, flip it over, angle 1 slash. Raise up, angle 2 thrust, angle 2 slash. 3 thrust, 3 slash. 4 thrust, 4 slash. 5 thrust, 5 slash. 6 thrust, 6 slash. 7 thrust, 7 slash. 8, 8. And keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. If you want to add a little bit of footwork, you're welcome to do that. And maybe you're just pressing forward, pressing forward, pressing back, pressing back. And you're welcome to do that. Maybe you want to go forward and then come back. Go forward and forward. Right? However you want to kind of move around with it. Maybe you just want to step on one side and then step to the other side. Step up and back footwork. Up to you. Mix it up. Have some fun with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, take a breath. That is time. Let's go ahead and let's pick up our other stick. So today we're going to be doing some double stick. We're going to be doing cop. At this point, we've learned all of the cop drills that we're going to do for this level. So we've already learned those. There's not too many, but we're going to kind of float through them. So we'll start off relatively fast pace, right? And then I'll add something in and I'll give it a little bit more time as we continue to progress. Okay, so remembering what is cop, just the base drill is open chamber position, high strike, middle strike, low strike, low strike. Make sure that you're not just kind of like patty caking here, right? Bring it back. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, right? Turn your hips a little bit, get a little bit of power, not just this little patty kick. So we're just gonna do that. We'll do that for short time. Let's go for 30 seconds. Ready? Begin. High, high, mid, mid, low, low. And then other side, or just reset. High, high, mid, mid, low, low. High, high, mid, mid, low, low. High, high, mid, mid, low, low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's time. Okay, so now after this, we're gonna add, so after we did our 6th strike, we're gonna go high, no, we're gonna go low today. Low, high, low. So we're gonna turn our hips, step, forehand low, step forward with the same side hand that's striking, backhand high, and then triangle step out, backhand low. And then we do the other side. Low, high, low. And then we'll go back into the cop drill. Okay, this time we're gonna do it for 40 seconds. All right, 40 seconds, ready, begin. High, high, mid, mid, low, 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 high, low. Turn the hips low, step forward, high, step back and turn the hips low. And then it's again, high, high, mid, mid, low, 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 high, low, low, high, low. High, high, mid, mid, low, 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 high, low, low, high, low. High, high, mid, mid, low, 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 high, low. That's time, but finish up the set. High, low. All right, so the next thing we're gonna add is we're gonna add an upward X. So after we do our low, high, low on the second side, then we're gonna go upward X, which is gonna be a 5, 6, 5, 6. Now, at this point, if you've been starting each time with your right hand, and then left hand, right hand, then left hand. Now this time I want you to start left hand, then right hand. If you've been mixing it up constantly, keep mixing it up. If you started with your left hand before, now I want you to start with your right hand. So we're just switching which hand starts. I mix it up every now and then, so I'm just kind of going back and forth. Okay, so now we're adding upward X, 5s and 6. This time we're gonna go for, let's do 50 seconds. Ready, and begin. High, high, mid, mid, low, 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 high, low, low, high, low, upward X, upward X. And then again, high, high, mid, mid, low, 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 high, low, low, high, low, upward X, upward X. And now I'm gonna start with my other hand. High, high, mid, mid, low, 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 high, low, low, high, low, upward X, upward X. High, high, mid, mid, low, 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 high, low, low, high, low, 5, 6, 5, 6. And that's time. All right, next thing that we're gonna add on to it is going to be high, low, high. So after we did upward X on our second hand, then we're gonna go high, step forward, low, back and out, high. So it's a high forehand, fluid, low backhand, broken, high backhand, fluid. And then we'll do the same thing with the other hand. Okay, that was 50 seconds. So this time, let's do 1 minute. Ready? Begin. High, high, mid, mid, low, low, and we got low, high, low, low, high, low, upward X, high, low, high, high, low, high, and again, high, high, mid, low, 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 high, low, up X, high, low, high, 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 mid, mid, low, 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 high, low, low, high, low, upward X, high, low, high, high, low, high. And one more time all the way through. We're gonna end up running out of time on this one, but that's okay. Low, high, low, upward X, and high, low, high, high, low, high. Okay, we're gonna add one more to it. This next one, so that was 1 minute. We're gonna do 1.5 minutes. So this is gonna be the last one. So we're gonna go a little bit longer, but we're gonna add downward X. So after we get our high, low, high, we're gonna go downward X, which is an angle 1 and an angle 2 on both sides. Ready? 1.5 minutes. Ready? Begin. High, high, mid, mid, low, 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 high, low, low, high, low, upward X, high, low, high, high, low, high, downward X, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then other hand. High, high, mid, mid, low, 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 high, low, low, high, low, upward X, high, low, high, high, low, high, downward X. And again, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, low, high, low, low, high, low, up X, high, low, high, high, low, high, down X. And other hand begins. High, mid, mid, low, 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 high, low, low, high, low, up, high, low, high, high, low, high, down. And one more time all the way through. Okay. We'll run out of time this time, but that's okay. Low, high, low, low, high, low, upward X, high, low, high, high, low, high, down, down. All right. And that is time for that one. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do for double sticks today. We're gonna go ahead and put one of our sticks down. We're gonna do a striking combination. So today's striking combination is going to be 3, 7 to 8, shield 2. So just, can you figure out what that is? 3, angle 3, 7 to 8, shield 2. All right, so what that'll look like is we're gonna throw 3, forehand horizontal. We're gonna bring it down. We're gonna go 7, and we're gonna have it as a broken strike. 7, flip it back. 8, drop it down, ending point down, raising up, shield, wrapping 2. So 3, 7, 8, shield 2. Okay. If you want to do this with some footwork, right, you're welcome to start kind of pressing in. Maybe I step offline with my 3, come in with my 7, with my 8, back up a little with my shield, and then come in with my 2. All right, that's probably how I would end up doing this, but it could also be I'm backing up with my 3, right, trying to hit their hand. Maybe I hit their hand, maybe I don't, maybe they retract it. And if they retract their hand, at that point I come in and attack here, and now they're coming with their attack, right, and I go shield 2. You could also do a roof 1, but we're gonna do a shield 2 for today. All right, so however you wanna practice it, if you have a bob or something you wanna strike on, you're welcome to do that, or you're welcome to do it in the air. It's completely up to you, but that's the pattern. Play around with the footwork pattern, right? You don't have to have a set footwork pattern, we're just setting the strikes. Okay, we're gonna do this for 3 minutes on each hand, and I'm actually gonna start with my non-dominant hand today. And begin. Okay, so we've got a 3, 7, 8, shield 2. Maybe I step back. 3, 7, 8, shield 2. 3, 7, 8. Ooh, that one set me up for a roof. Shield 2. So after that 8, make sure that your hand is going slightly towards the outside. If you go towards the inside to where you're gonna roll the hand, you're gonna wanna roof it, right? If it's gonna be a shield, we need to end it pointed down, or it can go slightly towards the outside, and that'll facilitate a shield. Okay. Again, 3, 7, 8, shield 2. If you just stop it right down in the center in front of you, then you could easily go for a shield or for a roof, and it wouldn't matter. 3, 7, 8, shield 2. Back up on my 3, attack on my 7, 8, back up on my shield, forward on my 2. Stepping off angle 3, going in 7, 8, shield 2. And play around with your footwork, whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe you get offline with that shield and 2. Okay? Could just progress forward, offline, pivot out. Up to you. Play around with it. 3, 7, 8, shield 2. Stepping back 3, forward 7, 8, offline, shield 2. 3, 7, 8, shield 2. 3, 7, 8, shield 2. 3, 7, 8, shield 2. Three, 7, 8, shield 2. 3, 7, 8, shield 2. And typically when I do this, probably hit the hands with my 3. I try to again hit a hand. Maybe I'll try to hit the body with my 7, and then I try to hit the head with the 8. Shield, just blocking theirs and trying to counter right after. All right, that is time for that hand. I'm now gonna go to my dominant hand, and let's play. 3 minutes. Begin. Three, 7, 8, shield 2. If you can, connect those feet. All right. Don't stay still with it too much. Move back, move forward, move offline. Move offline, cut the angle, move forward, move back, move back. Okay, at this point you guys know some footwork. This is class 71. We know how to do a little bit of footwork at this point. And if you want to just stand there and practice it real quick, you can do that as well. All right, try to really flow from that 3 to the 7 to the 8. All right, this drill should flow relatively well as far as the hands go. Nothing should feel too janky here. Just cut through, flip it 7, 8, shield 2, 7, 8, shield 2. Maybe you just want to practice it while moving your body a little bit. Okay. So 3, I come back with my 3, come forward 7, 8, come back with my shield and 2. Back, forward, forward, back, forward, back, forward, really forward, back, forward, right? You can do that as well, right? Different options, play around with it. I want to go back now and forward, and I can with bigger motions, right? Using actual steps instead of just body waving. However you want to practice this. And that's time. Get your breath. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna set a timer for 2 minutes. Now what I want you to do is I want you to put the stick in your non-dominant hand, right, non-dominant. We're gonna do freestyle, single stick freestyle for 2 minutes. Only the non-dominant hand. Begin. So with this, I just want you flowing from strike to strike, and I want you moving your feet around, right? Try not to stay still at any point. Pivot around and just move with your strikes. Again, I want them to be smooth and flowing. I don't want to chop, chop, choppy flow, right? I want something smooth. Roll your wrist at the end of the strike so you can go for whatever is next. And then move around freely. If you're not quite comfortable with that, you could do some footwork patterns, right? But ideally, it's more of a free flow, moving around. If you're holding the stick in your left hand, then your left foot should be forward most of the time. It's not always gonna be, sometimes we'll step through, but it should be most of the time in front. And just keep this flow going, right? You've got thrusts, you've got slashes, you've got strikes, you've got hacks, you've got blocks. Up to you. I just want a flow. And feet are moving. Try to keep your knees bent. Try not to have your legs straight like this as you walk around. Keep them bent. That way if you needed to, you could press off at any point in almost any direction. Keep it going. All right, switch hands, same thing, begin. All right, now we're in our dominant hand. 2 minutes moving around. Use all the space that you've got and keep a flow going. I want you moving. If you want to every now and then add a few powerful strikes, you're welcome to do that. Or you can just keep the flow. Keep moving around. And time. Take a breath, breathe in and out. So I'm gonna quickly recap what we went over today. So we started off with some footwork to warm ourselves up. After that, we did 3 minutes of thrust slashes on the 8 angles on each hand. And then we went to cop, and we built a drill, right? Each time I'd make the timer a little bit longer and we'd add one progression to it. The end progression was the cop base, high, high, mid, mid, low, low. And then we went low, high, low on both sides. Then we went upward X, so 5 and 6 on each side. Then we did high, low, high, high, low, high. And then we went downward X, so 1 and 2, 1 and 2. After that, we worked a striking combination. The combination was 3, 7, 8, shield 2, and during that time I showed quite a few different little footwork patterns that you could be doing to practice that striking combination. We did 3 minutes on each side with that, and then we did some free flow. All right, we started off with our non-dominant hand, 2 minutes of just moving around, single stick, striking and moving, and then we switched to our dominant hand, same thing, 2 minutes striking movement, just doing a free flow, trying to keep our bodies moving the entire time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's class. If you did, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share it with all your friends, get them some sticks so that you guys can hit each other in a safe manner and have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.